Hello, I'm Peter Whittle from the New Culture Forum. The local election results last week have put a spring in the step of the Conservative Party. And of course, they were disastrous for Labour. In the mainstream media, there's been much talk of the government's so-called levelling up agenda and the vaccination programme, and how these helped the Tories to what was a remarkable success. But this is far from being the whole story. As was the case with Brexit before, voters' concerns over cultural issues, I believe, played a huge part in the way that people voted. The fact is, the great turnout in their favour was, yes, down to a disgust with Labour and residual Brexit issues, but overwhelmingly it was, I believe, a pushback, a protest against the onslaught ordinary people endure on a daily basis. The attack on their identity, the attack on their history, the growing restrictions on their free speech from ever-expanding hate crime laws, the contempt in which they are held, the way in which they're made to feel shame for being English or British, the apparently unstoppable march of identity politics, critical race theory, and the woke agenda throughout all of our institutions. The sheer unrelenting nature of it, the changes being wrought in the schools, the workplace, in the things that people watch on TV, in the behaviour of the media, and the feeling that people have no control over any of it. The Tories must listen to this. They must not squander this opportunity. They must not play the media's game in yet again ignoring these issues in favour of discussions about purely economic topics. The recent proposals in the Queen's speech aiming to protect free speech in universities were welcome, but this merely scratches the surface of the problems that we face. People do not want their children indoctrinated in our schools. They do not want our statues taken down. They don't want to be told that they are racist when they are in fact part of one of the most welcoming countries in the world. The government must understand this and not just wave it aside. Now is the time when we need to pressure the Tory government to do the job done by the Brexit Party on Brexit, but this time with the focus on these cultural issues. The government must harden up and fight these battles, but I fear that nothing will happen unless we keep up that pressure on them. So much is at stake. The time has come for the Conservatives, finally, to be more than just Conservative in name, for the sake of our country and indeed for our civilization. Thank you.